Well, my name's Calvin Turnbull. I'm on the books as engineer for Lucas's record here. When I hear his songs, they make me feel like I'm tasting American dust in my mouth. So it's just the real deal.
Here we are, Casper, California, at the old school studio. And we are tracking my third record. It's exciting to be here. This is my good friend Jim Greer, who's producing the record. And we've made really good progress, I think, in the last couple of days.
Considering we've only been doing it for about 15 hours.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, we're doing great.
Doing really, really great. So it's been very fun. It's myself, John Howland on lead guitar, and other odds and ends, and Mike Stevens on drums, and Andrew on bass, both electric and stand-up. So that's the mix. I've decided to record this album and dedicate it to my mama, who passed away 1 week ago today. So this is going out to her, and I think she's been with us for the last couple of days, and I hope her spirit continues to guide us through the tracking and the recording. So far, it's really been amazing. So
It's been the first day. I feel like is definitely the hardest day because we're trying to, cover a lot of ground. I think we tracked 8 songs on the first day, and we took anywhere from 3 to 5 takes, so that's a lot of singing and a lot of playing for everybody. But it's good to kind of start running, and that way sort of every day feels a little bit more, almost easier, if you will. So the experience has been really amazing, kind of seamless. But I think a lot of that has to do with the hard work that was put into it.
It's a tricky thing, when you guys rehearse for 3 months or something like that, and then I rehearse with you guys for maybe a month and a half or somewhere in that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So we play these songs tons of times. And I think the hardest part is not just letting them become automatic and, like autopilot, where we've done them so many times that we could do it with our eyes closed and we don't even really have to be here.
They somehow managed to kind of meet each other without me. I don't know exactly how it happened, but Lucas was already a fan of their style, having heard it on stuff that I had done. And then, at some point I said, well, we might want to get John to play guitar on a song or two. And he said, yeah, that'd be cool. And then I think John started playing guitar on a song or two, and that became 3 or 4 or 5, and then it became the whole thing. I didn't start off by saying, this is how we're going to do it, this is who we're going to use. I just sort of naturally happened, which was even better. He just needed to be around. It's really, really good. He's a singer-songwriter, and he's basically stepped into this circle of people who already know each other and are all friends, and it makes it so much more fun for him to. He can trust us all. There's a lot of trust. And it's not like, it's different than hiring session musicians or putting together a band from Craigslist or something. It's more like we already had a ship traveling on the water, and he pulled up and jumped on, and then he knows that we're already going somewhere, and he's happy to be on that ride as well. And we're all really good at it just as musicians, which is fun for me as a producer, because pretty much it's guys who, however they play a song, are going to play it well. So it means that instead of me having to look out for musicians and the choices they make, I just set them free to do whatever they do, and the more free I set them, the better it gets. So I get to a lot of time just hang out and listen and say, good take.
This place is pretty much as close to magic, I think, as a place could be.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It's spacious. The room sounds great.
Well, we're lucky to have these guys. I mean, this is the dream team here. Between everybody, they've got everything covered. I mean, there's nothing these guys can't do. It's pretty cool that Lucas was able to hook up with these guys because they're the perfect combo for what he's doing here on this record, I think.
She made me laugh before we ever spoke. She flies high, stood across from strangers, friendly faces found again in this light that we're standing in. We're old enough to realize that setting suns bring brighter skies. I found my squeeze October's Eve. I hopped on a buzz and I never did leave. But when she drinks her tea, never reads the leaves. Confidence you will see. Moves with folks in hats and dusty shoes. Careful what you say this day. Careful what you say today. We're old enough to realize that setting suns bring brighter skies. Something tells me we'll be just fine. Eyes of green, smile I had never seen. In all things be known by the company you keep. By the company you keep. By the company that you keep. By the company that you keep.
And I'm glad they considered me to engineer for them here at the wonderful Old School Studio in Casper, California.
I stood up angels, cracked a few jokes, fumbled through junkyards just to get back home. And I've seen the world turn over. do I go through the Badlands, through millions of homes, millions of homes.
No, there's a breakfast trick called Foxes and Thousands was lunch joint and yeah, I referenced taffy in the beginning. That was something my mom used to do when we were little kids, make pole taffy. It was really awesome. So we'd all like get in the kitchen, we'd like lay a newspaper down, and she'd make this big glob of taffy, and then we'd all just like pull away, and then come back together and like pull away, and you make these.
I was thinking about the whole night yards. I'm thinking about the things you said. I said, you said. I was thinking about the things you said. I was thinking about the whole night yards. I'm thinking about the things you said. You said, you said. I'm thinking about the things you said. I'm thinking about the whole nine yards. I'm thinking about the things you said. You said. I'm thinking about the things you said. I'm thinking about the whole nine yards. I'm thinking about the things you said. You said. You said. We got a new hit.
That's actually quite catchy. That's good.
Yeah. It's catchy.
That actually is a melody, not words.